2021 Ford Bronco FCTP vehicles were number one of 2 units per dealer. One of the most anticipated nameplates of 2020, the all-new Bronco, isn't available to order yet. Deliveries have been pushed back to the summer, and the Blue Oval has made a mess of the drivetrain, as well as not offering the manual box with the 4-door model or the Sasquatch package. On the upside, future customers will be able to experience the Bronco before deliveries through the Ford Courtesy Transportation Program. According to dealer communication, dealerships are entitled to 1 or 2 loaner vehicles. That's straight up awesome, which means everyone's going to be entitled to a Bronco experience. When they decide to go to the dealer and order one, you'll be able to take a test drive in one. Now, last but certainly not least, dealers are required to keep their Bronco FCTP units in service for a minimum of 7 months. The reason for this requirement boils down to the no stock units available for the 2021 model year due to demand. Although unconfirmed by the bean counters in Dearborn, the numbers of reservations is said to have surpassed the 200,000 mark. If the dealer sells a loaner demonstrator Bronco prior to the 7-month window, they forfeit 1 month of future allocations. That said, I'm willing to bet FCTP vehicles will be marked up like crazy. If there is zero supply for stock, then the value of these FCTP units will go through the roof, said Eric Fryer of Fire Auto Group. In a nutshell, it's like buying stock. You want to pay the least for your stock, then hope others pay more to drive the price up, allowing you to make a profit. Now, as a brief refresher, the 2-door body style with a 2.3-liter EcoBoost and a crawler gear manual transmission starts at $28,500, excluding freight. The 4-door version with the 10-speed automatic is $34,795. And if you want the off-road Sasquatch package as well, that would put you back at an extra $5,000. Now, the Bronco is one of the leading SUVs. Now, the 2021 Ford Bronco orders, of course, they were delayed and deliveries pushed back for the summer. Now, Ford has a bit of a history of disappointing launches. Now, most recently, the Blue Oval botched the all-new Explorer with issues that resulted in the mind-boggling 9 recalls. Let's take some look through these pictures at first. And just look at this epic Ford Bronco before we get back on the subject about the recalls with the Ford Explorer. And, however, I love the look of this Bronco. I mean, everything about it is just awesomeness, folks. The 4-door and the 2-door just right next to each other. Just epic outdoors experience and fun and adventure. Which means you got to be willing to take some vacations when you do get your Bronco. You got to be willing to go out with some friends and chill out and relax. But boy, oh boy, what an awesome SUV. Now back to the of how the Blue Oval botched the all-new Explorer with issues that resulted in mind-boggling 9 recalls. Now, as fate would have it, the overly hyped Bronco has the makings of a disaster, as well as a Ford Motor Company. And it looks like the CEO is moving in the right direction as far as trying to battle this so it doesn't happen. Current driver has learned that orders have been pushed back, from December to actually mid-January, while deliveries have been delayed from the spring to the summer of 2021. The American automaker is citing supplier issues related to health crisis, which is somewhat curious because even the golden bow tie has ironed out the problems with the Corvette. Now, forgive my French, but whoever is responsible for supply and planning the Bronco isn't up to snuff. 190,000 reservations were reported in October, 150,000 in July, and you're telling me that Ford didn't prepare for this level of demand as much as possible? This is the only disappointment, though. Remember the reveal of the Bronco? Everyone was giddy with the Jeep Wrangler rivaling specifications and the old school looks. But as soon as Ford confirmed the Sasquatch package can be with a manual transmission, the hype started to wear off. More than 2 months after the reveal, the Blue Oval confirmed the Man-Squatch would eventually happen as a 2022 model. Now, Car and Driver says that Ford refused to disclose which supplier experiencing issues, but the cited publication did learn that a reservation holder have until March the 19th to finalize their build and dealer selection previously. The deadline for the January 31st reaching between the lines, the Escape-based Bronco Sport Unibody sports utility vehicle will be out and about before the mid-size Bronco customer will be able to finalize their orders. Now, as a brief refresher, the body-on-frame model is rocking again. Like I said earlier, I went over the price, so I'm not going to go over that again, but what the heck. $29,995 and $34,695 for the four-door. So, now what Car and Driver revealed was something of significance as well. And let's go over that for a second as it pops up on my screen. But until that happens, now the 2021 Ford Bronco delayed, not coming until next summer. Now Ford has announced that the customers will not begin to receive the 2021 Bronco 2 and 4-door SUVs until the summer of 2021 because of the coronavirus-related supplier issues. Orders will now open in the mid-January instead of December 7th. The 2021 Bronco starts at $29,000, which I went over again. Now update. Wabasso Ford supplier for the Bronco removable roof is the reason for the delay. Oh, we have a name, folks. We have a name. Wabasso Ford supplier for the Bronco removable roof. Reason for delay. As reported by Automotive News, citing unnamed sources. Let's look at what Automotive News had to say. Pause for a minute. Until we get back to the Automotive News, let's go back and dig in Car and Driver. The 2021 Ford Bronco off-road SUV arrival is being delayed a few months due to coronavirus-related supplier delays. Ford confirmed the Car and Driver this afternoon. It was originally scheduled for the spring of 2021 launch, but now the 2-door and the 4-door models won't arrive until the end of the summer, and the Sasquatch version with the manual will be even later. Ford did not disclose which supplier, which we had a name earlier. We found out. Wabasso. And that was according to the Automotive News. Now, let's see. It's telling me I cannot get to that unless I subscribe. Well, let me subscribe today. Oh, there is a delay. Delay. We won't go all back up into that, but we'll just stay with the Car and Driver. Now, Bronco's equipped with a Sasquatch package and the manual transmission will now move the 2022 model year, of course. And the Sasquatch package, which includes the 35-inch wheels, an electric transfer case, front and rear locking axles, a 1.2-inch lift, larger fender flares to fit the big tires, and the heavy-duty built-in shocks. Well, let's look at the Bronco in its natural habitat. And they said the 2-door is the one that's about the business in the outdoors. The 4-door is more like a family-oriented, but the 2-door is the one that'll be getting in some crazy mess. But I like them all. I think the 4-door get in just as much crazy mess, but the 2-door can fit, it's not as long. And it does look a little adorable and more hard up, I would say. Ford Bronco, that interior is just significant. Look at the as they would say, 7-speed, the 1 crawler gear, -1 crawler gear. And look at the leather inlays and the color. Everything is just about epic in this baby. Ford Bronco. Everything about it is just epic. We don't have a guess mileage, but we can just take a guess of what the mileage would be. And if I take a guess, I would say with the Ford banger. Now, the legendary Ford Bronco returns with a cool retro styling, innovative features. While the purists will love a V8 option, Not so much. Of course, you'll have the optional Bronco manual transmission and nostalgic details. Interior layout being simple but loaded with technology, such as a 12-inch touchscreen and the off-road performance app. The cabin also contains durable waterproof surfaces and protect things when the doors and the soft hardtop are removed. Its convertible nature, along with the 2- and 4-door body styles, pits forward against the Jeep Wrangler. With a highly capable chassis and a drivetrain, the 2021 Bronco has a legit chance to challenge the Jeep for the trail-rated crown. And those who don't need as much capability will appreciate the Ford Bronco Sport. But I think it's just straight up epic. I love the temperature controls, the HVAC system. Everything's nice. You have the automatic right here for the turn off the ignition when you're stopping at the red light. You have that feature you can turn on and turn off. You have the park assist feature, so you know where everything is. You'll know when to stop and when to keep going. Max AC, max front window defroster. You got the heated seats here and heated seats here. And it looks like you also have the heated mirrors. That's what that looks like. I'm not sure what that is, but it looks like that's what that is. Definitely nice, definitely epic. And what an experience the Ford Bronco is going to be, folks. You guys, it's A Automotive Reviews. Just bring you guys back the story that the 2021 Bronco FCTP vehicles will arrive in 1 or 2 units per dealer. So there'll always be a vehicle at the dealer that you can test drive, and they can hold it up to 7 months before they can sell it. And hopefully they'll just hold on to it at the dealerships and just let the people drive it. And if they sell it and make a profit, then they don't have one at the dealer to sell, because they're going to want to sell these all the way up to 2025. And just want to keep going. So you're going to have a demo there at least, once a year, and then get new ones, as the time go by. So that's just the latest news. When you do go to the dealer to see a Bronco, there should be one there, 1 or 2 units. That's good news. This is A Automotive Reviews. Remember, like, share, and subscribe.
If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more interesting videos.